Let's take a quick look at the GlobalNOC User Interface, or the UI. So this is the home page or the landing page that we brought to once you sign in with your credentials. You'll see at the very top here we have home with a little circle with an eye in it. Anytime you see that within the UI, you can click that and it'll take you to the appropriate section in the documentation where you can learn more about that section. Just below here, we have service summary. That's basically a progress bar showing you where you are in terms of getting things set up to be up and running with monitoring. You'll see in this example, we're predominantly green. We've taken a significant amount of the steps below here to get to that point. Once you initially sign on, you'll see that this is predominantly red. So let's go through the section down here. We have monitoring. These are tied back to how you want to be notified on an outage or if there's an issue with a device. When we talk about devices with light, we're talking about routers, switches, and wireless controllers. So if any of those devices fall outside of the monitoring rules you've established, you need to be notified. And we can do that one of two ways. We can do it by calling you if it's a critical device on your network, so you'll actually get a phone call, or just by alerting through the alert dashboard, which is shown here at the very bottom of the page. Next is just the monitoring you have set up. In this example, it's ping an interface. The device is shipped without any monitoring set up. So once your devices are recognized, you're going to need to set monitoring up. We advise that you set up at least ping an interface on those. Critical right here ties back to the alert dashboard down here. So it shows that we have 3 alerts active on the network, and you can see those down here. We have 2 as call member and 1 as alert dashboard. Notifications, if there's an issue on the network, we need to be able to call somebody. We require a primary and a secondary, or a first escalation and a second escalation. If the first escalation doesn't answer the phone, we will call the second and then toggle between the 2 until somebody answers. Notification list just ties back to the people who need to know what happened, but not necessarily via phone call. This can be done through a notification list that's sent once a week, and it shows the alerts that happen on the network in the week prior. CPE is the CPE that we ship out. So that's the 1RU device that provides the secure connection back to the GlobalNOC. It allows auto discovery to pick up devices and bring them into the Light User Interface, and it provides monitoring. That's how we're able to monitor the network. So see here in this example that it's green, the CPE is reachable, the GlobalNOC can reach it. So down here, nodes, this ties back to any newly discovered nodes. So auto discovery will scan the network every hour. As devices are discovered, you'll see that they're represented in this section. In this example, we don't have any new discovered nodes, but if there were, it would list how many there are. And over here under discovered nodes, it would show you that you have new nodes that you need to go and check out and move from discovered to active. So down here in the overview, we have the active nodes on the network. So these are either nodes that you've added manually or that auto discovery has picked up, and you've moved from a status of discovery to active. These are the active interfaces on those nodes. If you're doing any BGP peering, and then like we just talked about, discovered nodes. Just below the overview, we have the alerts dashboards. These are all the active alerts on the network currently, whether it's call member or alert dashboard. So it'll give you which node was affected, the service, if it was BGP or wireless, give you a description of what the issue is, how long the issue has been ongoing, the severity of it, and then the designation, if it's a call member or alert dashboard, and then the start time. Once the alarm clears, this will move from the active alerts dashboard to the historical alerts dashboard, and you'll see an end time on that.